Hello, welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie, and I'm here to do the monthly reading for the month of April 2019 for the sign of Virgo. There we go. Before I begin, I'd like to, for those of you that are new, introduce you to Intuitive Candles. Not my company, I promote them. Intuitive Candles are 100% soy-based candles, 2 wicks, a good 40-plus hour clean burn. They don't ever burn dark or black. Good cleanup. If there's spillage, walks right up with soap and water. And when the wax melts down, you're left with beautiful reveals, crystals, stones, gems, semi-precious gems, pendants, everything. And I'm only wearing one here tonight. I have quite a pile of them. But this has just the colors in this one, the stones. I think they cover just about every sign on the zodiac. So everybody's on here. I thought I'd play it safe. Right now, and they have been for the last couple of months, running a promotional special. Use the promo code BOFF10, stands for Bay of Funny Fortunes, and the number 10 to get 10% off your order. They are international. They will ship international. All you have to do is ask. Okay, let's get right into the reading for those that are new. This is a 5-card spread. First card, overall energy. Second card, wealth and finance. Third card, hearth, home, and love. Fourth card, challenges, should you have any. Fifth card is your message from Spirit. This is for all 3 of your signs, your sun, your rising, your moon, your Venus. We always try to bring a little love in. We ask for the door to be left open for that. I'm not a love reader, put it that way. And some of the channels and their hosts or tarot readers, there's some that specialize just on love readings. And I'm more like everyday stuff, and love's included in everyday stuff, but it's like everyday stuff. Your job, your home, your friends, your family, your dreams, your fears, things that it might be coming at you. These are also for those that are new to the tarot community. Listen to me when I tell you this. These are general readings. It's not a private reading for you. It's not even a personal reading for you. These are general readings. Some of the stuff you may say, that sounds like me. It means it resonates a bit here and there. Some people claim the reading from start to finish resonates with them, which is wonderful if it does. Great connection when that happens. But if you want a reading's all about you, you do have to have a private reading. It's just between you and me kind of a thing. So don't get mad at me and say, well, that was a load of crap. Oh, I don't want to start tonight like I started yesterday's readings, because I was, the first 2 readings, Cancer and Leo, I think. It was definitely Cancer. I was out of my normal character, you might say. I don't normally go like that. But, you know, stuff builds up, eh? But the only thing that stresses me out is this channel in that way. You get stupid, and I hate calling anybody stupid, even my worst enemy. It's such a, I don't know what it is. I'm sensitive about that word. But people that, look, if you're brand new to tarot, you really don't know much about it, do some reading. Follow other readers, not just me, but go around and test out and check out the other readers, and you get a real feel for what tarot is all about. It is a form of fortune telling. And fortune telling is the telling of the future. And it's just a fluke when we put astrology and tarot together that a lot of stuff is either past or present for a lot of people, because they say it's resonating with me. And really, in a lot of ways, maybe it shouldn't, because it's supposed to be about the future. So, you know what? I always say, come back at the end of the month, once April is over, and watch the video again. I mean, you don't have to, you know. Somebody may say, I watched it once, that was enough. That's okay. But come back and see if anything resonated with you, if you connected to the reading anywhere through the month. So, I can do one run through here, and then I'm going to cut the deck. But don't start hurling insults when you're brand new to tarot. Don't do that. That'll get your ass kicked off every damn channel, and you'll never view another one on YouTube. Put it that way. You'll be blocked from seeing them, viewing them, blocked from commenting, the whole bit. So use your common sense. It's rather than call you stupid, I'll say use your common sense. How's that? That sounds a little better, doesn't it? I have zero tolerance for rudeness. My brain just does this spin when somebody's directly rude. My brain just does this spin, and it's like I feel this. I don't know what it is. It's like an armor that starts coming out all over me, and I'm ready for battle. And man, I go right for the rudeness. That'll get your ass kicked. Do we feel almighty and powerful because we can do that? Not at all. I cringe whenever I have to do that because it's a negative thing. I don't like it at all. Alright, here's where I'm going to cut the deck right here, like I promised a minute ago. We're now 7 minutes in. Jeez. Louise. Okay. Lilith, where are you? Wherefore art thou? There she is. This is my red carnelian pendulum, and her name is Lilith. I do that because a lot of people ask, who's Lilith? Okay, Lilith, as this deck stands, the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Virgo for April 2019. Are these the cards that are meant for the general Virgo spread? The top 5 cards. I just need to feel the little bump here. Come on, somebody hit it. Yeah, I mean, it's going back and forth, but I like to see. I don't ever want to think. There we go. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Private joke. She's swinging on a little thing. Okay, so let us get into the reading. Hold the camera down for you guys so you can see it being spread. Very first card, your overall energy. Here we are looking at the Queen of Cups. Sensitivity. It's funny because I'm just speaking about rudeness. And where did that come from? It was waiting. That's why. Be sensitive to other people, their feelings. Be sensitive to yourself. Your wealth and finances is the beauty. 9 of Pentacles. Gratitude. Beautiful. Third card. Your hearth, your home, your intimate love, friends and family. 2 of Wands. Vision. Card number 4, your challenges. Oh, and you're going to have them. 9 of Swords. Anxiety. It's the worry card of tarot under the whole deck. Last card, message from Spirit. 4 of Swords. How fitting. Recovery. Alright. I just want to get these guys off to the side here a little bit. I'll drink of my tea. And hit off my vape. I'm trying to quit smoking, guys. And the vape is definitely helping. You always want to have your reader comfortable. You always want your reader to be comfortable during a reading. There we go. Very first card. What is going on for you guys, Virgo? Okay. There's just this vibe going through the readings, and they're brutally honest this month so far. I've done 5, you're number 6, and I think they've all got that vibe at one point or another. That's all about honesty. That's kind of brutal. Okay, Virgo, you've been pre-warned. You got the Queen of Cups. Beautiful card. She's all about sensitivity. But Virgo lately, not for everybody. It's a general reading, okay? It's only going to apply to a few people. Virgo. The only sensitivity you've been showing for the last 6 to 8 months, for some reason, a sensitivity to your own feelings and your own self. And screw everybody else. That's for some of you. So there's lessons coming up here. You got to work. Stop that. Stop that. Stop doing that. Again, it's rude. Because all you care about is me, 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 me. That's not a good thing. I don't know what happened to you. Just because Virgos are usually very sensitive people, and they're very sweet, and they're very giving. There's so many good qualities about Virgos. But they're human too. So if they fall from grace, they might have a pretty hard landing. They don't like discord. Virgos don't like confrontation, fights, arguments. Virgos are clean freaks to the point of being sterile. Everything in their home is like sterile. I've met the ones that I've met, they're all like that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think it's a clue is something deeper. You walk in someone's house and they just cleaned it. It looks nice. You look and you go, wow, it's spotless. And then you walk in to a Virgo's home, clean, yeah, spotless, yeah. Go one up one level. Sterile. That's where I think that sometimes there's something else at play there, where they have that compulsion to do that. As some people say, it was just plain all out OCD. Maybe. Or it's stemming from something else, from their life, their past. The advice for this card for you guys, though, is to tune into your nurturing side for April. Get back in touch with the nice Virgo, the likable one. Everybody likes and respects, too. You may have left a few people in your wake shaking their heads in the last 6 to 8 months going, what the hell was that all about? They didn't just say that to me. They didn't just do that in front of me. This sort of a thing. Also, watch the lines between the emotional side of your brain and the intellectual and logical side of your brain. Don't let the lines blur between the two. Um, any emotional situations, let the emotional side take top spot and rule and deal with emotional issues. And when it comes to intellectual and logical things, I'll let that side of your brain deal. Don't let the lines blur. If you let emotions come into the logical and the intelligent, it weakens it. It'll weaken it, softens the walls. You go the other way, you become harder. Instead of being open and loving, you grow a bit of a hard edge. And you don't want these things happening. Remember and be obvious of the differences. It's all part of our personalities. We're all different, but we all have the same parts. So, whatever it is you're dealing with, use the proper side of your brain so that it ends up being the best guide you could ever, the best assistant that you could ever ask for. Become more openly, more loving towards your friends, towards your family. Offer your loyalty as well, so people know where they stand with you in their lives. They need to know that you've been a little yo-yo over the past months. But people always take a breath now when they see you coming, because everyone's gone through it with you. You kind of take a breath and they're kind of like on their guard. They're trying to read you to see where you're at today so they can respond to you accordingly. Are you in a real happy mood? That would be very apparent on your face. You're glum, you're sad, depressed, bored. All these things are facial expressions as well. What's going on the inside is always shown on the outside. Creativity is going to be popping up through the month. Somebody's redecorating their home, getting ready for summer, and bringing the summer into the home. Um, so that's going to thrive. You're going to do really well there for those of you that are doing maybe spring cleaning. And it's not just spring cleaning. There's things that we throw away. It makes room to go out and go shop for something new. Have your house reflect who it is that you are inside. And I mean the essence of you, the normal atmosphere that you carry about yourself. And people like your name is mentioned, they say, oh, I know them. They are blah, blah, blah. You're either one of the nicest people, one of the strongest people, one of the worst people, one of the meanest people, right? But it's this atmosphere that we carry about ourselves and put out to the world. And people use it as a descriptive if your name comes up. So, but as far as you could be doing your yard. I don't know, maybe someone's getting a paint job on their vehicle. I heard HHR. From gray to blue or blue to gray. I'm not sure. But it's the dark blue, like a navy blue. But your home gets some little things like a couple of throw pillows in your favorite colors. Colors that calm you. For me, I am earth tones. I'm all about earth tones. I like the burnt orange. And I like the yellows. And I like the browns, the dark browns, chocolate browns, this sort of a thing. And little pops of yellow here and there. Um, those are my colors. That's what I like. When I walk into a room, you know, it's very, very calming for me. I don't know about other people. Maybe they become irritated walking into my living room. Right now, it's very eclectic. It's very crampy campy, some would say. It is a bit. There's not enough walls here to do the things I'd like to do. But anyway, um, but anything that you're doing like that, you're going to do very well. The outcome will be just the way you wanted it to be, and maybe even then some. So your creativity is thriving and growing. Every time you do something like that and you create something, it grows a little bit more, a little bit deeper. If you have any children in your life, focus on your relationships with them, your friends as well. Pay extra special attention because this is all about sensitivity. For any singles out there, you're emotionally ready for a new love to come into your life. Saying that, your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, protection, caring, and emotion. It's going to be another long reading. They're all long this month. Knight of Pentacles, gratitude. And this is found in your finances and your wealth. Just take it in. It's Pentacles, all about money and creativity, starting new ventures, collaborating for the greater good for some of you. This is a card about, it's not your birthday that you're celebrating, but you're celebrating the fact that you were pre-chosen by the universe to be sent here on Earth, terra firma, in the physical world. And the highest honor that you can give back to your creator, to your universe, is gratitude. If you put the gratitude and you are so sincere, you're feeling it inside. That's where real magic lays. That's where your power is. It's in the vibration and the energy levels that you put out to the universe or to your creator. You can move mountains. You really, I've been shocked so many times by having heart to heart, soul to soul talks with the universe. So I know it's real because I've seen it. I've been through it. I've experienced it. And completely mind blown. And I mean blown. Seeing the impossible, because I'm a logical person before anything else. A lot of you are. But all of a sudden, logic isn't even in the picture. What the heck just took place? And then you're filled when you realize what it is. You feel with joy. It's not often we feel pure, pure joy. It's completely different than any other thing that we could feel within us. Joy, may I be as so bold to say from what I'm hearing here. These are messages coming through. Joy is like seeing the face of God. That's what's coming through, people. This is a celebration of you. It's not your birthday, but this is a celebration of you and the universe together, being tied together, being part of it, being given the gift of physical life. You celebrate that and you put up your gratitude to the universe. Um, this is also a card about treating yourself very well in leisurely ways, in luxury if you can, even if it's some small little. I just heard somebody may go out and while they're out in a drugstore, they will buy one of those little tiny bar soaps that are very dear price wise. Um, there's something special about this little bar of soap. It's very small, and you'll pay for it, and that's going to be your luxury. Um, Using it while bathing or soaking in the tub, and love as well. Indulge in love. If the opportunity presents itself, you're to indulge in love. And you're also to do some of your favorite things. What's on your bucket list? What can you swing now? Maybe the bigger things up at the top of the list you can't handle right now, but do something. Something that you've been wanting to do. This card overall, as far as money goes, the final word on this card, and meant in the best of ways, in the monetary way, is abundance. And it doesn't come any better than that, baby. It just doesn't. So, third card, Two of Wands and Vision. Wands, all about passion, fire. Doesn't matter if it's the lowly too. It still packs its own punch respectfully, no matter what the number is. Um, this is a card of two people coming together. This is something very, very significant for somebody. You're going to be meeting, Virgo, somebody that's very like-minded as you are. Twin flame, maybe in the best of ways, though. Not in the bad ways, right? You can almost, you know, in the second, and it's shorter than a second. I'm feeling like the minute you turn your head, boom, you're frozen. Your eyes land on each other, and it's like time stops. This is that. What is that? Like a nanosecond? It's not even a full second, and you both freeze, and it's like time stops, and it's a connection, like a long lost connection. You feel so extremely familiar to each other, and you come together and you talk and respond to each other as if you've been doing it your whole life. You already know that part. You know what they're thinking. A relationship develops. This could be purely platonic or it could be romantic. Either way. But there's a connection going on here. And it's just these two souls that are, they recognize each other. Very possible. And this is a relationship just like the Two of Cups. It could be a partnership that could last a lifetime for you. And it's good in every way, shape. You will broaden each other's horizons. You will inspire each other, nurture each other, feed each other artistically, soulfully, mentally, emotionally, in every way, shape, and form. You'll experience new things, new horizons, that were things that never, ever gave you pause for thought before, things you didn't even pay attention to. All of a sudden, they're right here. Wow. It's pretty powerful stuff. This is a very good card for you. One thing it shows you sure as hell not alone in the world, are you? You leave yourself open. Now these things can happen at work, or they can happen on the street. They can happen in someone's home, a mutual friend, relatives, situation, literally running into each other. Hopefully not with vehicles, but just yourself. But this card brings you great rewards. You'll be an inspiration to each other. Wow. Nurture your own talents as well as whoever this other person is. But that's what's going on for April. There's nurturing going on. I just heard feeling content to the max, feeling fulfilled, feeling like you're at the right place at the right time with the right person. The feelings are all positive. They're all very, very, very good. The advice of the card is to look for others that will share your vision. If this doesn't come down for you, then look for others that are going to share your visions. And come together with other people or somebody else for the greater results, for the biggest outcome. You may need to bring in a second person. Could something develop out of that? Absolutely. But the big message here, it's that bang. It's a very impressive moment in your life. Keywords are partnerships, creativity, communications, planning, education, and travel. And all this is hitting you very, very, very close to home. Very close to home. Somebody new coming into your life. Or it could be somebody, too, that's always been there, but now they're part of your life. It's not just work. It's not just whatever else you have going on outside your house, your home. This is more than that. You'll know it when it happens. Again, this is general. It's not for everybody. The next card we're looking at here is the Nine of Swords, anxiety. These are your blocks. These are your challenges. This is the anxiety card of tarot. More times than not with this card. Well, it's 9. The 9s in tarot are super intense, over the top. Everything's happening on a level way up here. You know what I mean? And this is the anxiety card of tarot. For some people, you can't let go of the past. It makes you anxious at just the thought of it, but there's something there you're being encouraged to wean yourself away from, we'll say. Also, and I know some people don't like hearing this, but it is the truth, and these readings are all about brutal truth. And when energy and vibrations, we always talk about the beautiful energy, beautiful vibrations, great energy, good energy, wonderful this, wonderful that. You rarely hear anybody talk about negative energy. And just like good and evil and white and black, it exists. There has to be a balance in everything in this world at any given time. Having said that, there's somebody going through something, and you're holding it all. You're holding it all in deep, down deep, and it's down there and it's festering to the point where you're having nightmares. Your way of thinking is becoming cynical, like a non-belief. Stewie, do you want out? One moment, people. I think he wants out on the deck. I heard him sneeze by the doorway. Okay, good boy. That's a good boy, Stu. All right. What a beautiful night. We got rain for the next 5 or 6 days. I'm even going to open my window a bit here. There we go. Crack it in there. Because it's getting warm. Probably with all the candles going and the lights and everything going. But it could, see, energy is energy, no matter if it's a good energy or a bad energy. It's, but like the good energy, it's constantly moving and swaying and flowing. It needs to be able to move. It needs somewhere to be able to go, to be able to be. And it's the same with the negative energies. And here you are sitting on it, not letting it, not giving it an out. because you're holding everything in. The advice of this would be for you. Go find somebody really good to talk to. Someone that's going to be non-judgmental. Somebody that's going to listen to you more than anything else. You're giving it an out. You're purging. You're purging that negative energy. And you'll feel lighter when you're done. You'll sleep better that night instead of waking up at 3 a.m. holding onto your head saying, what am I going to do? Whatever your problem is that's creating this, because it's different for all of us. But yes, you know, this is my Virgo. I'm Virgo moon. I am Virgo moon. So, but it is, you know, this is a kind of anxiety. You can make yourself sick, give yourself headaches, um, even indigestion if you eat when you're upset, because emotions are like tears. Do you know what I mean? What causes us to cry? From the way we feel. Emotions are everything, pretty much. Once you purge all of that, you'll feel so much better. No more anxiety that makes your chest feel heavy and it kind of squeezes. You're so upset and so worked up. Stomach issues, pains, aches, this sort of a thing. It makes you physically ill, so you need to release it. You need to let go of it. You need to work on that through the month of April is what you need to do. All right? Your last card, your message from Spirit, and this isn't too bad because after going through this with the Nine of Swords, and now we're going through recovery. So that tells me right off for most of you that this applies to. You're going to be fine by the end of the month. Your message from Spirit is to take it easy, take it slow. Be kind to yourself. And be kind to those around you. And those wanting to show you kindness, allow them to do that. Okay? Might be a little humbling, but that's okay. Being humble never killed anybody. Your keywords here are doing nothing at all. Inaction. Turning away. Taking a relationship break for some of you. But overall, there's healing. And there's peace. And there's stillness. And there's rest. And the fours. That pretty much covers them right there for fours and tarot. And the advice of the card, like I just told you, is for you to accept that this is just how things need to be right now. Accept any extension towards you for aid, for help, being given a hands up, not a hand out. Things may not go the way that you had hoped that they would go. Hope for a relationship didn't go the way you wanted it to. That sort of a thing. Feeling like you've taken 3 steps back, not to worry about feeling that way, because Spirit and Tarot are here to tell you that there's divine timing at play here, and you don't have to worry about falling behind, getting behind, and paying the price for that. That's not going to happen. Progress will be made for you when the time is right. Pretty much. But now, for some of you, now's the time to take a relationship break if you're planning on taking one. And this is just time for taking a break overall. That's another thing about this card. You need to recover. If you're exhausted, if you're wound down, if you're getting tired, all those things. Things are getting tiring to the point it's getting a little overwhelming. You need to take a break. And here's the thing, if you don't take a break, Virgo, universe step right in and help you on your way. And it doesn't always happen in a very subtle way. Now, does it? I'm living proof of that. No. It's like getting hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat. And I actually got head injuries. It was like, and I still kept working and working and working and not giving up. And then it was like the universe said, well, how about slip and fall in the tub? I had two of those, two floor falls, and one of them gave me a concussion. And still kind of recovering from that because I can't think straight at times. And but anyway, and then the last one was, well, and then I lost my voice. Now still, boom, 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 working. So the universe said, all right, you want to play hardball. You need a break. You need a long rest. Next thing you know, rushed off to the hospital. 2 surgeries performed that night. And came back home. And for 3 weeks, I was unable to sit. And I actually had an episode where I was seeing all white. My macular edema was acting up. And that was horrible. So how can you read tarot cards if you can't see? Which gave me a brilliant idea, is to create some braille. Tarot cards in braille, if it's not been done. I probably just gave away $1 million idea by saying that here. But anyway, there was that. So if you can't read, and that was taken away for like a day. I couldn't do any readings because everything was white. I couldn't see. And it was behind that, on top of that, was losing my voice. Well, how am I going to do readings if I can't speak? Right? But I still tried. I am. And then I couldn't sit. And if I can't sit, how am I going to be able to read? I can't stand for 14 hours straight while I'm banging out 12 videos back to back. There was no way. And I certainly was not going to do them from my sickbed and letting the world into my bedroom. Like, there's a line. I'm sorry, but there's a line. So I went from, what was it, half of December, all of January, completely out of commission. It fixed me. So, all right, I listened. And I was so tired that my third eye here, I would just hear the word tarot or card and it would twinge. It would twinge. And it was like a sinus thing. Do you know what I mean? When sinuses start to swim, but it was all concentrated in here. And it annoyed the hell out of me. That's all gone now. It's all cleared up. It's all gone. But you need to take the time for recovery. Please take a break if you can afford to take a break. Put things on hold. A lot of things in your life can't begin or start without you. So you don't have to worry really about getting behind that much. It'll all come together in the end. Look at the length of this video. There we go, Virgo. That was your reading for April 2019. And I'm going to try to make it back for the mid-months. I'm going to try. Never promise, but I prefer them over the monthlies. The monthlies is too much to take in at once for me. I like taking things in a little bit at a time so I can appreciate every point made. So I like the mids. So it kind of ties up what's going on, what's still yet to come. And things change. Tarot, what you're being told is not written in complete stone, right? It's not written in the stars either. I don't know. I studied a little bit of astronomy, which is completely different than astrology, for about 2 or 3 years. And the thing with the stars is, and a lot of people don't know, like say 1,000 years from now, the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, all the constellations won't look anything like what they look now. We don't see it. It's just like we don't see the Earth spinning. We don't feel it. The same thing. We don't see that. We don't notice it. We won't be around to see the change. But if you research it, you can find that the Big Dipper before, the way it looks now, looked completely different. It just looked like all angles. There were just angles going everywhere. This sort of a thing. So I'm just saying that nothing is really, really, really written in stone or in the stars. Everything can be changed. You can manipulate things to change for the better good of you. This sort of a thing. What else for April for you, Virgo? Take advantage of opportunities. If they sing to you and they come your way, grab them. One person is going to have their whole life turned around. I hear twisted, right around. Good or bad, I don't know. I'm not feeling that. I just know that it's a whirlwind for somebody out there. Anyways, I'm going to stop for now. And if you like this reading and you'd like to have a personal reading, look right down below the video window in the Show More section. Read through, grab my email, send it off. Thank you for all your likes and all your shares and all your comments, which I haven't been able to get to as well anymore. Wait time. Wait. Wait time for personal readings right now is 1 to 21 day, 2 to 21 days. So just so that you know ahead of time. So anyway, that's about to get longer. I've been holding back. I'm pushing them out a little further, but it's coming. So anyways, the wait time, for those of you that don't know what I mean, if you want a reading and you've never had a personal tarot reading done before, please know, I'm pulling the patience out of my ass here. Please know that you're not the only one that's putting in an email requesting a private reading. You are not the only one. There will be people before you. And it's, you know, it's first come, first served, and then there will be people eventually after you. But I will get to you. All right. Please keep the peace in. You can share that love, that light out with the rest of the world. And what am I forgetting? My whole Bay of Funday spiel, aren't I? I can't even remember it at this point. I just went brain dead. Oh my goodness sakes. But anyway, yeah. If you don't find me right here, we're coming into the time of year. It is spring. I had a raccoon on my deck last night. Sure sign. We're full-blown spring, and all the migratory birds landing in my yard. It's spring. And anyways, if you don't find me here, you'll find me walking down at the cove, on the beach, along the water's edge. They're bringing the highest, mightiest tides on the whole planet, the Bay of Fundy. Check it out. Google. We get the highest tides here in the Bay of Fundy. And no matter where you find me, you're always going to catch me with one eye on the tide. I'm listening to you. I'm here with you. But my eyes can't stay away from the tide as she recedes and as she comes back. Twice a day, every 12 hours. Anyways, like I said, please keep the peace in. Try to make somebody's day a little better today. Smile at someone. Hold a door open. Something small. And hopefully the butterfly effect will take off and they'll feel it halfway around the world. Everybody paying something forward. What a perfect world that would be. Yeah, I was going to say some other stuff, but I won't. So you're the longest reading I've done so far at 43 minutes, 48, 49, 50 seconds. Bye for now. See you mid-April, I hope.